What's up guys, HMK here. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is reaching that point of critical hype when it comes to all of these new character additions. But a bunch of these new characters are a concept that Sakurai has decided to dub as Echo Fighters, previously referred to the community as clones. And since then, we've had a bunch of Echo Fighters that are based on previously known fighters and even newcomers. Before we had the likes of Dark Pit and Lucina as Echo Fighters of Pit and Marth, but now we have Daisy from Peach, Dark Samus from Samus, Chrom from Roy, and Richter from the newly announced Simon Belmont. What is this, Super Smash Bros. Attack of the Clones? Anyways, I put together a list of potential Echo Fighters that I feel would either be a given or a good fighter choice in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, since Nintendo and Sakurai want to play games and blow up the roster with Echoes. Now, a few notes. 1. From what we've seen so far with the characters tagged as Echo Fighters, they have to be within the same franchise. And 2. This list is not in any type of order of special importance. Rather, it leads up the list in order of newly appeared characters to the oldest veterans. So, with that being said, let's get the show on the road. As a newcomer, we got Inklings in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but who would be their Echo Fighter? I'm pretty sure it's super obvious at this point, and it's gonna be the Octolings. The Octolings and the Inklings have been at war for the longest if you ever play Splatoon 1 or 2, and in Splatoon 2 we actually get to play as Octolings thanks to the Octo expansion DLC. Now the only problem I have with Octolings being in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is not that I don't have a problem with playing as them, it's just that if they were really in the game, I'm pretty sure they would have been announced by now, because Simon and Richter was kind of a package deal when they got announced, and Inklings was announced, and we have not seen any Octolings. I mean, they might announce it way down the line, it might be DLC, but Octolings, I feel, is a very strong choice in the case of having another representative from the Splatoon franchise in Smash Bros. And beat an Echo Fighter for Inklings. They use all the same stuff, and they're basically Inklings, but just in octopus form, so, I mean, it makes sense. Ahem. If you play Final Fantasy VII, you already know Cloud's Echo Fighter is gonna be Zack. Now, if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII, Cloud's memories and fighting style was a complete imprint of Zack thanks to a bunch of stuff that happened to the narrative around Zack's death when Cloud and Zack worked together as soldiers and they were really close friends, and then when Zack died, Cloud had some super mental trauma and then he took his memories for his own, his fighting styles for his own. There's a lot of stuff going into play Final Fantasy VII. It's a really good game. I'm pretty sure that you guys have played it, and if you haven't, well, why not? But if you have and you're right, no, Zack is literally Cloud's Echo Fighter in the terms of Smash Brothers, and I would totally love to see that. But in the true sense, Cloud is actually Zack's Echo Fighter when it comes to story. That's a little joke because, I mean, Sakurai did play around with that joke with Simon and Richter and stuff like that. But I'm digressing. Yes, Zack as Cloud's Echo Fighter in Smash would be great because Cloud was Zack's Echo Fighter in Final Fantasy VII. And here we go, another instance of an actual Echo Fighter from the game they came from going into Smash Bros. If Ryu's gonna get an Echo Fighter, we all know it's gonna be Ken. Not a lot of people want Akuma, but I think a Ken is like a way better choice. After all, we do have Ken's theme in the Street Fighter stage. And you know, Ken and Ryu grew up together, they trained together, and their movesets are completely the same when it comes to differences in their super moves. Or maybe if we're gonna talk Street Fighter 5, they got mad differences that time around when it comes to V triggers and V skills. But overall, Ken has been a carbon copy of Ryu, but just different properties, like Echo Fighters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So another good Echo Fighter choice for Smash is Ryu's Echo Fighter from Street Fighter, Ken to be Ryu's Echo Fighter in Smash Bros. Okay, does this look like a tough one? Who would be Villager's Echo Fighter? Well, she's very popular. We haven't seen her assist trophy. When it comes to Animal Crossing, can you name a more important character other than the villagers themselves? That's right, it's gonna be Isabelle, the mayor's faithful secretary. Now, when you're talking about a moveset for Isabelle and a lot of people are confused and stuff, I mean, all of the villagers, the animals, they pretty much act the same way as a villager would and can use all the same items and gifts the same items and can do all the same thing like fishing, chopping down trees, and all of that stuff. So, I mean, like, villagers' moveset will definitely be imprinted onto Isabelle, and then she can really go crazy with the axe if you decide to go after her mayor. But I mean, yeah, I think Isabelle will be a really good choice when it comes to who can be an Echo Fighter in this game, especially how popular Animal Crossing is. A lot of people have been saying this, and I really do believe that it's going to be a thing. It's just a matter of time that Shadow is going to be announced as Sonic's Echo Fire, because Shadow's assist trophy is definitely MIA. It probably got replaced with Knuckles. We saw that Knuckles is assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Shadow in most of the Sonic games mirrors all of Sonic's moves, the spin dash, the homing attack, and a lot of things. Will they give him guns? No, I don't think they're gonna give him guns. But hey, his animations and properties are probably gonna be different, but the same moveset, all the same when it comes to Sonic and Shadow. And if it's not gonna be Super Shadow for his Final Smash, it could always be Chaos Blast. When it comes to his Chaos Control abilities, the only thing I see him actually having in terms of a Chaos Control move in his moveset is his recovery, because we don't want to make him too different to not be an Echo Fire, because that'll bump up development time and yada yada yada. And there's no way Shadow's going to use a spring in order to up B. I don't think so. It's going to be Chaos Control. F-Zero needs more representation and more villains. That's why Blood Falcon as Captain Falcon's Echo Fire would make perfect sense. But what about Black Shadow? Black Shadow as Captain Falcon's Echo Fire? I don't think so. I would love Black Shadow, but they're probably going to have to develop a lot of him in order to give him an original moveset like King K. Rool or something like that. But Blood Falcon as Captain Falcon's Echo Fire would be great. Oh, but what about Ganondorf? Ganondorf is not a clone anymore. He is the most uncloned he's ever been in Smash Ultimate, and I should know. I played him. But Blood Falcon as Captain Falcon, maybe a bit faster, maybe a bit slower, maybe a bit stronger, maybe just, different properties. Overall, the same thing. But I would love Blood Falcon to be Captain Falcon's Echo Fire to give a dastardly spin on the Captain Falcon's fast street brawler attitude. Come on, you guys want it. Blood Falcon, let's get it. Speaking of Ganondorf, if you were to get another Echo Fighter, another fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from the Zelda series, it probably would be Phantom Ganon. Now, can you imagine a slightly faster Ganondorf, but with all the power that Ganondorf would potentially wield in Ocarina of Time? Because, Phantom Ganon and Ganondorf have very similar boss fight, and you could say they were echoes of each other in that game, even though Ganondorf was the real meat of the problem. Phantom Ganon was definitely something that you can, use against Ganondorf in terms of what you've experienced beforehand, but you have to get the light arrows. Anyways, I digress. Phantom Ganon would be a great Echo Fighter for Ganondorf, but it's something that I don't think is gonna happen, just because, Phantom Ganon is just kind of a throwaway character. Yeah, he was in Ocarina of Time, he was in Wind Waker and all that stuff, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Ooh, what? Another Zelda character? And Sheik? Who would be Sheik's Echo Fighter? It's someone that a lot of people have wanted, but we haven't really had a moveset unless you really think about it. Sheik's Echo Fighter would be Impa. This version of Impa, aesthetically, could be a combination of Hyrule Warriors, Ocarina of Time, and Skyward Sword's interpretations of Impa. And being the chief of the Sheikah and undoubtedly taught Sheik everything she knew as Zelda in order to become Sheik, it will be a grand choice to have a stronger, maybe a little bit slower version of Sheik in the form of an Echo Fighter that is Impa. To me, it makes a lot of sense, and Impa being such an important character to the Zelda series, we finally have her playable in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and her being an Echo Fighter of Sheik solves the long problem of what can she have as a moveset. Here we are with the King of the Koopas, Bowser. Who would be Bowser's Echo Fighter? I'm pretty sure it's obvious. Dry Bowser. Can you imagine a heavier, stronger, slower version of Bowser? In most instances of Mario's video game series, Dry Bowser is actually Bowser that met a very unfortunate end. It is pretty creepy, but it's just up until recently in the side games where Dry Bowser is its own entity aside from Bowser. Nonetheless, it's still based on Bowser, and it could still be a very terrifying, powerful version of Bowser if you decide to trade that off for speed. Honestly, most of the time that Dry Bowser is in a game that Bowser's in, it proves that Dry Bowser is actually more of a problem when it comes to either tennis or anything like that. So I feel that might translate well to Smash Ultimate, to him being a huge problem if you have a problem with Bowser. So I can dig it. And now we come to Donkey Kong. Who would be Donkey Kong's Echo Fighter? I'm not talking about no Chunky Kong. I ain't talking about no Lanky Kong. We're talking about the boy, Funky Kong. That's right, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate now featuring Funky Mode. I mean, come on. Yo, Funky Kong, he can literally do everything that Donkey Kong can do, given DK's rare simplistic moveset for our gorilla. And we can always use more DK representation. We got King K. Rool, we got Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, and Funky Kong. Come on. And boy, guys, if you look at it, take a really good look at Funky Kong. If you look at Funky Kong, it's literally Donkey Kong with some shorts, a tank top, a bandana, and a pair of shades. Look at Funky Kong is Donkey Kong. There's a conspiracy there. But yes, I would love it if Funky Kong turned out to be Donkey Kong's Echo Fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Alright guys, let me know what you think about this list in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK for more Smash Ultimate videos. Let me know if you think we have too many Echo Fighters, we don't have enough, or you want to see more. Alright guys, with that being said, until the next Smash video, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.